I've come back to Hookstone Woods to see if I can uncover the route between Hookstone and Harlow Carr. I know that sounds incredible, but apparently the path is supposed to go from one to the other in terms of the ringway, certainly. Now, we haven't actually got an amazing amount of time, unfortunately, so I don't know how far I'm going to get before I have to turn round. But I'm going to try, certainly. You'll remember that we uncovered this on our last visit, and once we get round the corner, you'll see that there's a pathway at the top, and we have not travelled any further than the turning for this along that pathway. We came in the spring last time, and so all of this was quite dead. It's amazing how different the same area looks after a warm, wet summer where everything has grown. Before we could see the path. The path is actually at the top there, but we could see along here to the gate. There was nothing sort of but grass like that. So it's amazing how, left to its own devices, nature takes over extremely quickly. We've got a range of bracken, thistles, some sort of giant clover, and of course nettles. And then we've got that horrible stuff. I hate that sort of stuff. That's found in every hedgerow in this country. Now here's the gate at the top, and this is where our journey into the unknown begins. Now, if I'm living around here, I know that the idea is it goes towards Hornbeam Park, and then Panel, and then Harlow Carr, hopefully. But that's what we're here to investigate. I'm fascinated by these. They're some sort of sweet pea snapdragon thingy, and they're absolutely all over this place. Got the sounds of something going on through there, and that's a farm. So we're obviously heading out of the woods and towards civilization. This must be well on the way to Hornbeam. Interestingly, there is a station, a train station at Hornbeam. So, if I find myself going a little far and struggle to return in time, I could make it as far as Hornbeam and catch the train. How exciting would that be? This must be Hornbeam. The arrows clearly point to go this way, and I can see there, across the road, what should be, I think, the next port of call. Hornbeam is some sort of industrial estate, which I'm not really that familiar with, to be totally honest. Well, I've continued along from Hornbeam, and I've come to the crossing with the railway. The railway is beneath this bridge here, Oakland's bridge, apparently, and you can probably see it over the top. Where are we? There you are, that's the railway down there. some rail workers. Nice to know they're not on strike today, I suppose. And it said Armsford Banks on the sign. Not a place I've heard of. But I don't know. There looks to be like a car parked up there, so we may have come to another crossing point with civilization, so to speak. The woods around here are very pretty. Very pretty. I mean, look at that. Isn't that lovely? We've got some pines that have pushed their way in, and a lot of the trees around here seem to be quite old. I wonder if they are originals from the Great Knaresborough Forest. Quite possible if you look at the size of the trunk. We've passed St Michael's Hospice as well. Wouldn't I love to live in a house and have it border onto somewhere like this? It'd be lovely. There is actually a dip down there. That could be supposed to be Armsford Banks. I don't know. I'm quite aware that the guys that we saw from the railway, are now up here, so they've obviously climbed up somehow. That way seems to lead to a car park, and the footpath goes round here. I'm just going to check out the car park first.